In this video, we're going to be showing you how to create a credit voucher. A credit voucher, for those who don't know, can be used to give money back for a refund, or it could be used by third parties to pay on behalf of somebody. For example, if a client is being helped by the Ministry of Social Services, oftentimes they will pay on behalf of the customer using a credit voucher. So let's go ahead and place an order as we normally would. I'm just going to make for a customer, call it test. And I'm going to just place an order for a pair of single vision lenses. And let's do a frame. And let's put a tray number. So in this order, what we'll do is we'll just pay like we normally would, except when we pay, we're going to choose a payment type that is conducive to a credit voucher. So let's suppose the City of Toronto is paying on behalf of this person. And the City of Toronto will give a $200 credit voucher. So what we can do is we can just add our payment as normal. The system will prompt us with a dialog box, and that's going to ask us to enter the voucher number. So let's suppose there's a number, and we're going to press enter to enter it again to confirm it, because these numbers are unique, and we obviously don't want to mix up someone else's number by accident, just by chance typing the wrong number for the first time and then taking on behalf of somebody else. So let's go ahead and this number. We're going to press enter again. Look it up. No voucher found. Great. We're going to add a voucher. It's a 30-day voucher. I'm going to say $150 from the City of Toronto. And a lot of times if it's, say, for social services or even just a customer of your own, you may want to put a memo or reference. In this case, being a City of Toronto, I'm just going to say social worker and put a telephone number. And I'm going to go ahead and add this voucher. So now that we've done that, we see there's a value of $150. It's added, it's in the system here. And we're going to carry on by adding our payment. And once we've done that, you can see our payment history now has a voucher with our ID in it. And of course, there's a balance left over to this order. The customer can just pay by whatever payment instrument they have. In this case, let's say they're going to pay by Interact. And we can close this window, and that's it, we're done. So that's how we create a voucher, register a voucher, and use it all at once. Now the vouchers don't always have to be a dollar value. They could be zero, like if you have a payment program that's handled by head office, and all you want to do is just reference the number and that voucher being used, you can just set the value as 0. So let's go ahead and make another order, just as an example. And let's suppose this was paid completely by the city, and your order for whatever reason is $0. Okay, so I'm just gonna say 100% off rather, and it's $0. So what we can do is I'm just gonna make another voucher. I'm gonna again choose City of Toronto, or I could choose any other method of payment. Say it was Ontario Works program, and I'm going to add my payment, and all I want to do is just keep a reference of it. Now before I do this, I want to show you what happens if I enter a voucher that's already been used, like we just used in the previous example. If I do that, you'll see the vouchers. First of all, I've entered them incorrectly. I'm going to make this 08, and for this particular one, the voucher hasn't been used because although I have the same number, the program is different. You see, the other program was City of Toronto. This is Ontario Works. So the point here is you can have the possible same voucher number, but if the payment instrument is different, then there is no collision. You can go ahead and do that without worrying. Now, if the payment instrument have to be the City of Toronto, I'm just going to go back and say City of Toronto, and I'm going to go ahead and put that number again. You'll see that it's already been utilized, and if I try to add this payment, you can see there's an exclamation mark which is prohibiting me from doing that. So let's go ahead and do the same payment, but I'm going to do Ontario Works. I'm just going to put the same number, And you see there's no voucher. That's great. Ontario works. Now again, this is the case where we don't want to actually put a value. We just want to reference the fact that we've used this voucher. It cannot be used by anybody else. The patient has come to the store with an actual form, a legal document, with their social worker's number on it, and they've authorized it. There's no value on it, but we just want to keep track that, yes, indeed, they have an order in place for them. So again, I'm going to put a social worker ID number. And I'm going to add this voucher, and I'm going to add this payment. Of course, the value is 0, but the voucher has been utilized. And that's pretty much all there is to it. We create an order as we normally would. We take payment as we normally would. And we print our invoices as we normally would. Now, if you haven't set up the system, or we haven't done it for you, and you want to administer, well, what's a type of payment that's a voucher and what's not? So if you go under Payment and Balances, under Payment Type Editor, this is where we put our normal payments, as you normally would put. These are all the different types of payments. You can choose the little drop-down area below that, which is a very similar window, and this will highlight all the type of payments that are credit vouchers. Okay. Again, this doesn't have to be for social services. It could be for things like a gift card. Someone bought an order. They have a $200 gift card they want to give away for someone's birthday. So we can do that in our next example. So all these things highlighted here, these are all different types of payments, which that pop-up window, that dialog box, will be triggered as soon as you add that form of payment. Okay. So if you see Toronto, we have gift cards, we have Ontario Works. You can add all sorts of things. If you want to add something else, like Trade Bank, you can go ahead and do that and click on Save. Right. Let's show an example where we would have a gift card. For a gift card, normally you would have a SKU. I've already created one called Gift Cert. And let's suppose we want to put, it's a $200 gift card, and the customer is going to pay me by Visa. And in return, I'm going to give them a gift card. So I'm going to select here gift card, or gift certificate in this case. And we're going to add this payment. And of course, all your gift certificates should have a unique number on the back of it. You're going to scan it with your barcode scanner. Something unique. It cannot be duplicated by any means. Okay. So I'm just going to make one up. Okay. No certificates found. Great. I'm going to put $200 on this certificate. And if you want to put a memo, that's up to you. I'm just going to leave it blank for now. And I'm going to go ahead and add this payment. And of course, now you can see our gift certificates are registered. This is the original order here. And we can close this window. And I'm just going to put a lab tray reference. And that's it. I'm going to actually deliver this. Okay. We're done. So now, if a customer wants to use this certificate in the future, before I go, I can see this is a number. I can click on Vouchers. I can see it's been registered. If they want to use this certificate in the future, they can go ahead and do that. So let's make it an order for somebody else. Let's buy, say some contact lenses. Say 2 boxes of these. And let's pay by a gift certificate. Okay. And we're going to say, put our number in. Here's our certificate. This is a $200 certificate. If they use $160, as you see in our order, there'll be $40 left. So let's go ahead and add that payment. And click on Done. Okay. Now let's suppose this customer wants to use that certificate again, and they want to use it, I don't know, for contact lenses. Let's say they want to use this Fresh Look Color Blends, a 6-pack. They want 2 boxes of that. And they want to pay by gift certificate again. And I'm going to type my code. You can see there's only $40 left. That's fine. Let's go ahead that payment. Although the order total is $150, you can see the certificate now will only take the value that's left over on certificate. If I try to add gift certificate again, as you know, let's go ahead and try that again just to see what would happen. you can see they can't use it anymore. It's already been utilized. Okay. So let's say they want to pay this by, say, MasterCard. We can add that payment. And that's it. We can complete our order if it's ready, or just click on done and carry on as normally would. So that's how you handle gift certificates. It's a simple and easy way to keep track of your orders and your customers, or references from third parties. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to reach out. Thank you.